Success leaves clues. But have you ever wondered, how do some of the most successful people in the world protect their mental health while managing empires, expectations, and enormous pressure? They don't just meditate. They don't just journal. They build systems to guard their sanity. Dwayne Johnson wakes up at 4 a.m. to lift, not because he needs abs, but because it helps him silence the noise. Oprah Winfrey has kept a gratitude journal for over 20 years, and Barack Obama meditates every morning before he touches a single email. So here's the real question. Are these people successful because they prioritize mental health, or despite it? Let's break it down. When we think of billionaires and icons, we imagine luxury, freedom, admiration. But behind the curtain, it's often isolation, anxiety, imposter syndrome, sleepless nights. Dr. Michael Freeman, a psychiatrist at UCSF, found that entrepreneurs are 50% more likely to report mental health conditions. Think about it. Steve Jobs would obsessively review every detail, often in anxiety-fueled sprints. Lady Gaga has openly shared her battles with PTSD and depression. Elon Musk once said, "I don't think people would want to be me. They don't understand the pressure I deal with." So how do they stay grounded? They develop habits, systems, non-negotiables. Barack Obama and Tim Cook start their mornings with structure. Obama meditates and then exercises. Tim Cook rises at 4:30 a.m., not to hustle, but to read user feedback and reflect. Morning clarity leads to emotional control. Oprah and Tony Robbins use gratitude. Oprah writes down 3 things she's grateful for every day. Tony Robbins practices priming, a combination of breathwork and visualization rooted in gratitude. Science backs this up. Gratitude boosts serotonin and rewires negative thought loops. Michael Phelps and Serena Williams have leaned into therapy. Phelps says therapy saved his life. Serena worked with a mental coach, not just to improve performance, but to stabilize her mindset. Cal Newport and Emma Watson schedule digital detoxes. Emma takes regular breaks from social media. Cal avoids digital distractions entirely during creative hours, because the brain isn't wired for constant alerts. They spike cortisol and kill focus. The Rock and David Goggins use movement as therapy. The Rock says lifting weights grounds him before chaotic days. Goggins runs for miles to silence trauma. Exercise becomes dopamine on demand. Ryan Holiday and Tim Ferriss journal for clarity. Ryan asks himself, what's in my control? What am I avoiding? Tim practices fear setting, journaling worst-case scenarios to reduce anxiety. Self-awareness isn't spontaneous, it's structured. And then there's sleep. Jeff Bezos protects 8 hours of sleep like $1 billion asset. LeBron James logs over 12 hours in recovery, including sleep, to maintain mental performance. Sleep isn't lazy, it's high-performance maintenance. Here's what no one tells you. Mental health isn't a retreat. It's not a Sunday ritual. It's a daily strategy. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. As Naval Ravikant puts it, a fit body, a calm mind, a house full of love. These things can't be bought. They must be earned. It's not about copying someone's routine. It's about designing a life that protects your mind as much as it feeds your ambition. So here's your question. What's your mental health strategy? If this episode gave you even 1 second of clarity, hit that like button so we can reach more minds like yours. Subscribe to Inner Craft for weekly doses of insight, truth, and clarity. This is more than a channel. It's a movement. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, guard your mind, protect your peace, live with craft.